Feudalism, a story you can remember. Imagine Europe after the fall of a strong central authority. The king sits on the throne, but his power is weak. He has no money, no permanent army, and no reach beyond his palace. The land is vast, but control is local. To survive, the king makes a deal. He gives land to powerful nobles. In return, nobles promise military service and loyalty. This is how feudalism is born, a system where land becomes the source of power, protection, and politics. These nobles now rule their own territories. They control peasants called serfs who are tied to the land. Serfs farm, pay rent and labor or produce, and receive protection. Power flows downward, not from the center. For centuries, from the 9th to the 15th century, this system works. Europe remains agrarian, fragmented, and hierarchical. But slowly, the world begins to change. First, money enters the picture. Trade grows, cities rise, and kings start collecting taxes. With money, kings hire paid standing armies. They no longer depend on feudal knights. Then comes gunpowder. Castles fall, armored knights lose relevance, and the military power of nobles declines. The king becomes stronger again. Then disaster strikes, the Black Death. Millions die. Labor becomes scarce. Peasants realize their value and demand wages instead of bondage. Many rise in peasant revolts, challenging feudal authority. At the same time, cities expand. Peasants escape to towns, engage in trade, pay money to lords, and buy freedom. Feudal ties weaken further. The printing press and education spread new ideas. People begin to question tradition, authority, and inherited privilege. The Renaissance accelerates this change. Feudalism does not fall everywhere at once. In England, it declines gradually by the 14th century. In France, it ends violently in 1789 during the French Revolution. By the end, land is no longer the main source of power. Money, wages, markets, and industry take its place. Feudalism fades, but in doing so, it gives birth to capitalism, wage labor, and the Industrial Revolution, shaping the modern world.